All right, we're going to start with the World Cup because it's going to be the meat of this, basically. We have already come up with our knockout stages for the round of 16.
Right.
If you missed our group predictions, episode 1 and 2 are there for you to listen to and get updated on. And also, we've spliced up the last two as well. So you can even, if you wanted to go specifically to that, we have it A through D and then E through H as well. Yeah. So go ahead and check those out to get caught up. But yeah, we're going to get to the knockout stages, which is kind of interesting. We've had different decisions on it. We agreed to have different ones. So yeah, let's get into the first matchup. We both agreed on Uruguay, but you picked Portugal. I picked Morocco.
Yeah.
So what are the couple of things? I guess we're going to separate the teams, but to get into the next round, I guess is how we're going to explain it. But kind of keep it short in a way because we're going to go through the whole bracket. Okay. So let's go with Uruguay versus Portugal. Okay. What are your points? And then your winner.
Portugal relies too much on Cristiano Ronaldo.
That is true.
I think that is like all you got to do is mark Cristiano Ronaldo. You can mark Cristiano Ronaldo with two people, and there's no one else that's going to hurt you beyond that. They had, I think, Andre Silva had a decent year at AC Milan. Mm-hmm. I think Bernardo Silva had a better year than expected with Manchester City.
Yeah.
But really, it comes down to Cristiano Ronaldo. I think Uruguay has some experienced defenders.
Not in the World Cup.
But Common Bowl qualifying.
Okay.
They regularly defend Neymar and Messi.
Okay.
So Cristiano Ronaldo, nothing new. He's a little bit taller.
Probably, I would argue even one of the best back lines or center pack duos. I think that you'll see at the World Cup. Jimenez and Godin.
Sure.
I think they have
top three for sure.
I would think they have that kind of like Belgium kind of, with Vertonghen and Alderweireld or whatever he says last name. But I think the club kind of affects that in a way. So like I think they're on page with each other.
Yeah.
So
I have Uruguay going through. I don't think Portugal are going to be able to defend a healthy Suarez and a healthy Cavani.
Okay, that's valid.
So would you like to defend your Morocco pick?
My Morocco pick in the group?
No. Do you think Morocco is going to make it past? Uruguay.
If, like I said, so this is my Costa Rica of this tournament.
Okay.
So I think Uruguay is not going to be expecting anything big out of Morocco at all.
I already can't believe what I'm hearing out of your mouth.
So we're probably going to have some kind of stupid incident or some kind. There's already going to be some sort of mess going on in that Uruguayan locker room by this time, and when this game takes place, to where there's going to be a division, and that division is going to cause chaos, and that chaos is going to cause Morocco to get out of the round of 16.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. This is my pick as the Costa Rican pick for this tournament. So I have Morocco over Uruguay, regardless if they can get Cavani and Suarez to play together well.
Okay, I think really the only thing is you're going to go for Morocco.
And you got Uruguay.
I'm going to go for Uruguay. I think the only thing that could hurt Uruguay is that if Luis Suarez chooses to fight someone. So as long as
Cavani wants to
shoot an arrow at someone in the crowd, yeah. So as long as no one does anything stupid, Uruguay should make it out of the round 16. Or I guess as long as whoever is supposed to win Group E actually does win Group E, and then end up with like a weird matchup. But we're just going off of like matchups that we made in the first episode. So.
Yes. All right.
You have your guy going through. So next matchup.
France versus Croatia, which we agreed on.
Yep.
You first.
I actually think that Croatia has the advantage in the midfield. I think that Conte and Pogba and Matuidi and other people that are also in the midfield for France whose name are escaping me. I think that they are good individually, and on paper they should be a crazy midfield, but I feel like it's never quite clicked the way that it should have.
Yeah.
I think that Croatia, with like Perisic, Brozovic, Modric, having just, I think maybe one other thing is that Modric's going to be a little bit more tired than the rest of them, just having like the Champions League final. But like Kovacic, Modric, all these guys, I think that
Brozovic.
they have Brozovic. Yeah. And so like Perisic and Brozovic at Inter, and Kovacic and Modric at Real Madrid. I think that they have the opportunity to get a hold of the game a little bit. I think they could spring a surprise on France.
I think by the time we probably get to the point in this tournament, I think they're going to be a little bit figured out, like they did in the Euros. Because I think they had a great group stage in the Euros. They won their their group. But I feel like by the time they get to the round 16, I think this France team has something to prove as well. I feel that it's going to be harder to defend them, because I think once that front, whatever they're going to have, it's going to be harder to get the ball back from them, and I think they're going to be able to create more chances in that front.
Okay.
And I think by the time France gets to this part of the tournament, either they're going to be a pile of garbage that has not figured it out, or they're going to be a team that's going to be reckoned with. I think that this is the France team that we've been waiting for in the World Cup, in a way, because I feel like I said, something to improve. I have France going through.
I think what's going to end up happening here is that France is going to go through, but it's going to be 3-2, and Olivier Giroud is going to hit the ball in, and maybe.
I like that way that sounds.
That's what always happens.
That sounds pretty accurate.
When you put Olivier Giroud.
So we got France going through. All right. Next, we got Brazil, and we both agreed on South Korea. Even you can go with Mexico on this one if you want.
No, Mexico, South Korea.
Okay. This is where the road ends, unfortunately for South Korea. There's no. You could play this game 10 times. 10 out of 10. I think they're
11 out of 10.
They're not going to get
11 out of 10.
There's no way. Like, I'm sorry. Thank you for participating.
Thanks for coming.
Yes.
Here's your participation.
Hey,
trophy.
you got out of your group. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Maybe next time. Yeah. But there's no way you could take Neymar out of that front, and they're still gonna win. You could probably take the best player out of the attacking, midfield, and defending and goalie, and still put that team out, and they're still gonna beat the South Korean team.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
I'm sorry. It's not that it's just facts. There's no way that team does not get past South Korea.
I think that, like we talked about with France and the way that they went out in the Euros, losing to Portugal at home like that.
Yeah.
I think that Brazil similarly is going to have a chip on their shoulder because of the way they went out in the last World Cup. Yeah. And they were great in qualifying. They were the best team in CONMEBOL qualifying. So I think that Brazil's not going to have any problem getting past.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to have any kind of weird thing going on in the locker room as well with management where they're going to fall apart. I feel like I'm super confident they're going to get past that. But yeah, all right. Let's keep moving.
Okay, Belgium and Poland. So
Belgium, Poland. You didn't want to change any of this, right? No, you're good.
No, we're good.
Okay,
we're good.
I think from what we saw last World Cup with Belgium, I think they had a problem with just scoring, but I'm kind of hesitant on what they're bringing in their defense.
Okay.
Because they left behind Lukaku. They're bringing basically almost the whole same back line.
And Company's injured.
Yeah, and Company.
Groin injury.
So yeah, they have. I think they're bringing Vermeulen too.
Yep. Thomas Vermaelen, Vertonghen, Alderweireld.
And
they had Company on the roster. I don't know if he's still on the roster. They announced that he had a groin injury. So.
But and then they have right back Munier, and then there's another guy in there, Kovacs. Okay. I think he plays in Italy.
Okay.
So I'm questioning. I don't know if they're going to play are they going to do the same thing where they have two guys in the middle and they're going to play two guys out of position? So I don't know how that's going to work. That makes me a little scared because, the U.S. played these guys through, and I know it's 4 years away from that time, but I feel like their backline has gotten a little bit better, but not that much better. And you're also defending a world-class striker in Lewandowski in that game, and hopefully he doesn't get hurt as well before that, or anything bad happens. They also have Milik as well with him, but I don't know if he'll start. It depends on that.
He had, was it this year or last year that he had an MCL injury?
Last year. So he's definitely he's far away from that as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure he had a decent year with Napoli. I have to double check his scoring record. But you could definitely make the case for Poland getting past this Belgium team. But I think the difference maker in this game would probably be De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne. That dude's... he's going to put some balls in that you just like, how did that get there? And I think that's going to be the difference maker in this game. I don't think it's going to be a Hazard. I don't think it's going to be Lukaku or Fellaini. It's going to be Kevin De Bruyne. I think they're going to score a goal in like the first 45 and then score another 2 at the second 45 because Belgium or Poland's getting a little desperate. And they're probably going to get away with like a 3-1 game. What about you?
Similar to you, I do not trust the defense.
Yeah.
I don't think that they've gotten any better. I think that they, if anything, they've just aged.
Yeah, I think they've only gotten better in the midfield with De Bruyne. That's it. Like super,
De Bruyne
like noticeable.
is much better than he was.
Noticeable.
Like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I think that Kevin. I will again mirror what you said. I think Kevin De Bruyne, at any moment, could make a game-changing pass.
Yes.
The problem is, number one, I don't trust Roberto Martinez as a manager.
Okay.
And I don't trust Romelu Lukaku to put the ball in the back of the net. I think that at the World Cup level, I think
he did score the game winner for the last World Cup to get past the round 16, though.
No, that was against the US.
Okay.
If you watch Romelu Lukaku play for Manchester United, that is if you're still awake after watching Manchester United.
But I think he's going to get better service.
It takes him 3 opportunities for every 1 goal.
I think he's going to get enough of that, though, in this game, for sure.
I don't bet. I don't trust Belgium. I think on paper, Belgium should have, this is their generation. They should be challenging for the World Cup.
Okay, so then who do you got then?
Belgium is going to challenge for the World Cup.
So you got, then who do you got?
Poland.
So you got Poland, I got
Belgium.
Belgium. I want to go with Belgium. Alright. Let's keep it moving. We got Spain on the next side. They'll be facing either Saudi Arabia for you or who did I pick? Egypt. I can't read upside down apparently. I'm going in with the Egypt pick because I feel like Salah will be okay. So I'd rather have them over.
When we talked about the groups, we weren't sure if Salah was gonna. It was like right after the Champions League final. I think they've announced that he's gonna be fit.
Yeah,
so that's definitely good.
So you can change your pick if you want.
No.
You're going so okay. Unfortunately, I think this is where the road ends for Egypt. This is the end of the road for Egypt. Thanks for playing. Thanks for showing up. Hey, I'll see you in Qatar, hopefully. But yeah, I think that's the end of the road for them. Spain just has too much, dude. I'm sorry. Again, they're like the Brazil, Germany. They have just so much depth on it. They could play. They could take their. I don't know. The striker, I'm a little concerned with. But they could definitely take the best player out of the midfield, defense, and goalie, and still play the game and win.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that Diego Costa, while questionable if they're up against some serious competition, I think he's just gonna run over whoever. I don't know who the center backs are for Saudi Arabia, but yeah, they're not gonna push Diego Costa off the ball.
That's a man.
I think Spain. I really like Spain in this tournament. I think they're obviously going to get past Saudi Arabia or Egypt if they end up playing Egypt. But I also feel that that this is their last chance. I feel I personally feel like Spain is going to turn into Belgium or England
after this.
I think that like when Sergio Ramos is gone and Jordi Alba and like all of the people that made Spain that won back-to-back Euros and a World Cup in between, that like all those guys are on the wrong side of 30.
Okay.
And I don't know that I trust the younger group as much.
I would definitely agree with that, just because like I think they have not have a good replacement in their back line. But I think their midfield replacements are not at that level yet, but they have the potential to, like Koke and Asensio and Isco.
And Thiago at Bayern Munich.
Yeah, Thiago as well. Even like if like the even adding depth, like Andres Herrera can be like their like fifth guy in there as well. So like they have depth in the sense, or better potential depth in the midfield. Attacking wise, I feel like they still have not figured that position out.
I think now that I've thought about it just a little bit longer, I think the better comparison of what they're going to turn into might be Italy. Okay. I think that like Italy won a World Cup not too long, obviously longer ago than Spain did, but like they had a really good core group of people, all of whom are like probably within a few years of retiring. Yeah, like Buffon and Chiellini and Barzagli and Diego De Rossi and like all these people. I think like that's where Spain is right now. Okay. But we both that being said, Spain's going to go through this time.
All right, so let's keep moving. Yeah. We got Argentina. You got Peru. I got Denmark. And again, this is where the road ends for the Danish.
I'm gonna look at something.
What do you got to look up?
I'm going to look up what happened between these two teams in the qualifier.
Between Argentina and Peru?
Yeah.
There's a little man called Lionel Messi on the other side. And I think even if you took Lionel Messi off this team and you still had the Dybala, like for some reason Messi doesn't play this game, you put Dybala in there, I feel like they'll have enough to get by against Denmark or Peru. So what are we looking at?
I'm trying to find their two games. They would have played twice in qualifying or something.
Peru? Oh, and Argentina?
Peru and Argentina would have played twice.
Just Google it.
I think that I don't really trust Argentina. I want to trust Argentina. They have the best front line and second front line of all of the teams at the World Cup, I think. Okay. On paper especially. I mean, just like
Aguero!
Aguero and Messi. And I think that they should be able to walk through this game. But I also think that I think for me, you were saying that Morocco is your Costa Rica. I think that Peru is my Costa Rica.
Oh.
So I think in saying that, I think that I can't have Peru go out in the round of 16. So I think I'm going to have Peru go over Argentina. And they'll probably crucify Lionel Messi when they get back to Argentina, but that's the way this cookie's going to have to crumble.
Well, there's definitely a lot of talk in there, and a lot of people are saying Messi still got a lot to prove. So that's why I'm going to go with Argentina in this.
So they played to 2 draws. They drew 2-2.
Plus
this is a long time.
Okay.
This is I don't know why this came out June 21st, 1978. In case you're curious, Argentina beat Peru 6-0. But so the 2 World Cup qualifying games that they played, Peru. This was October 6th, 2016, and October 5th, 2017. There's a 2-2 draw and a 0-0 draw. So Peru has already shown their ability to play Argentina.
Or can they score the goal that they need to get past?
Hey, they've scored just as many goals as Argentina.
Or are they just going to force the penalties?
I don't think penalties would go in their favor.
Okay.
There's too many world class.
But there. Regardless, you still got Peru going. Okay. All right. I'm going with the obvious picks over here because the only bold one I've made is Morocco. Maybe the Belgium and Poland one, but that could easily be Colombia too.
All right.
Next.
Germany, Costa Rica.
Germany, Costa Rica. Costa Rica is not going to be the Costa
Rica.
Costa
Rica is no longer Costa Rica.
Hello. Welcome to Deutschland.
Germany's D team could be Costa Rica. Just like that. One thing that hurt me a little bit was seeing Leroy Sané not make the team. But I read a little bit about it, and basically it seems like it's more of like a stylistic thing. Like
that makes sense.
That Germany doesn't play like Pep Guardiola. And that's what Leroy Sané is built for.
But he does add a little bit of pace to your lineup, though.
Yeah.
And some creativity. But I enjoy watching him play.
Oh, I mean, I love watching him play. I watch him play every week.
I know.
But Germany, like, thank you again.
Thanks for coming. Here's your participation award, sir. Yeah. We'll see you next, hopefully.
Costa Rica.
Qatar.
Costa Rica aren't making the round of the last 8 like they did last year.
So easily pick Germany. All right. Moving on. We got Colombia, and you took Panama. I took England.
Yep. I don't trust England, so that's why England didn't make it out of the group.
Okay. I trust England enough to get out of the group. I think it should be easy enough for them. But regardless, Panama, Colombia. Are we meeting the end of the road here?
I think this game could be close. I think this game will be pretty entertaining, actually. I think because Panama, at this point, Panama has nothing to lose. If they make it out of their group, they're playing with house money. All right, they can do whatever they want. They're just happy to be there.
Yeah.
I think actually, like the more I'm looking at this bracket, I think like they're gonna be the happiest to be there.
Yeah.
Maybe Saudi Arabia, but like I think that Colombia is gonna edge this. I think that especially the little bit of a renaissance that we've seen with Falcao at Monaco over the last couple of years, I think that's really gonna help them. I think maybe that's what they were lacking.
The last World Cup.
Because like Adrian Ramos.
Yeah.
I don't think is going to do it for him. I think that having Falcao, having that experience up top, and James having some game time under his belt at Bayern Munich, I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see a lot of cool like team dance celebrations when they score.
Oh, definitely, dude. He's lit.
I'm going to go
keep it 100. So we're picking England. So yeah, I'm going for a storyline on this one, alright?
Alright, tell me the story. Paint me a picture.
Oh, for this game? Oh, okay. Easy. No. Phil Jones is somehow going to defend that front line with whoever they're going to pair him with. It's probably either Stones or I'm blanking out. I don't think maybe the Cahill. We'll see. But Phil Jones is going to start definitely this game.
Okay.
Alright. Somehow he's going to be able to get from Phil. He's going to make some crazy ass, slide tackles. You're going to see his really red face. All right. And we see some dabs from Jesse Lingard after he gets the goal in.
No, please. No.
At the 87th minute. And England narrowly gets by with a
You have England getting past
with a defensive clinic, all right, on how to stop a South American team. And I have England squeaking by with a Jesse Lingard goal. All right. He's wearing the number 7 jersey for a reason now.
Lingard's wearing number 7?
Yeah. All right, we're going to go back to the other side of the bracket